Dear friends, welcome to When I Cannot Pray series of talks. And this is the 23rd episode. Here we shall discuss about the sense of smell and breathing. Breathing is a very important function. We breathe 24 hours a day. And it is very, very vital for our daily life, as well as, I would say, in a very special way for prayer. When we have anxiety, worry, tension, this indicates that our brain is not fully oxygenated. Our mind, our brain, our system. It is said that our brain has approximately 15 billion cells, and these cells function in connection with the blood flow. If the oxygenated blood is not supplied to the brain, we always feel weak, drowsy, anxious, worried. We cannot always connect our anxiety, worry to the problems we face. Certainly, we all have problems, but very often it could be that our brain is not fully oxygenated with pure oxygen, and that requires physical exercise. Physical exercise is a must to keep ourselves healthy. At the same time, we can have a kind of relaxed experience when our body is well maintained or exercised. I don't say that we have to give hours and hours together to maintain our body. That is not the thing that I am talking here. What is important is through the function of breathing, it is very important. Every day, perhaps half an hour to 1 hour or even little more than that, systematic exercise. One cannot say that I have been moving, I have been walking. And sometimes, people wear watches nowadays. They count steps. Oh, I have covered 10,000 steps. Actually, that does not help. Just a little movement, that also helps. But that is not a systematic exercise one needs for one's body. Systematic exercise is walking in the garden, walking in the park, or walking for half an hour to 1 hour, or doing some physical movements, physical exercise, abdominal exercise with our hands and feet. This contributes a lot to, I would say, in a very special way towards prayer. God has given this marvelous faculty of breathing, through which we also are capable of smelling things. When we have a better breathing facility or breathing flexibility, then everything sounds good. Some people are not they do not have that capacity because of their birth situation. I was right from the beginning having this problem of breathing. I always struggled, and a period of time I tried practicing yoga. That helped me a lot. But now I do my physical exercise, walking and a little bit of jogging. That helps me every day. I dedicate without fail, except when I have to travel or do some special work. I do exercise every day 1 hour to 1.5 hours. That gives me strength, power, and also enthusiasm to do my work. And this helps always our prayer life. Dear friends, when we sit for prayer, what is our prayer? It is not praying for the sake of praying, but it is a deeper connection we try to establish with our God. And when we are spiritually drawn towards God, breathing helps us. Breathing contributes, because we are able to sit there for half an hour, 20 minutes, 1 hour without movement, because we are relaxed. We are able to breathe well. And in the book of Genesis, God breathed the breath of life into Adam. That is Genesis chapter 2, verse 7. And this shows that the power of breathing is so important to connect ourselves with God. When Jesus, after the resurrection, met his disciples and he breathed on them and he said, "Receive the Holy Spirit." John chapter 20, verse 22. All these things actually help us understand the power of breathing, which can contribute a lot towards our prayer. And there are different types of breathing. When we sleep, we breathe differently. When we are anxious, we breathe differently. When we are afraid, we breathe differently. When we are angry, we breathe differently. When we exercise, our breathing is quite different. And when we are relaxed, our breathing is quite different. So, different types of breathing that can contribute a lot towards our relaxation, and we are able to have that awareness during prayer, that tranquility and repose, which contributes to listen to God during prayer. When we struggle for breath during prayer, we feel disturbance. We are not able to sit in a place, and consequently we are agitated, disturbed, or we are not able to spend that time. We would like to get up and walk around, and we are not able to sit there and listen to the promptings of the Holy Spirit in the depth of our heart. That's why, dear friends, one of the things that I would like to recommend, that if we have to have that regular time of prayer, 10 to 15 minutes, we should be also regular to our daily physical exercise. That without any doubt contributes a lot. And it is said that, as I just mentioned, our brain has approximately 15 billion cells. If they are not well oxygenated, we always feel tired, drowsy, sleepy, and we are not able to pray well. And if we do not regularly exercise, even those cells can get reduced. We can lose a lot of brain cells. We cannot keep ourselves healthy. And that is why those people who do not exercise regularly find it hard also with regard to their memory, because the brain does not function well. The brain cells are not well fed with fresh blood, oxygenated blood, and that's why we suffer all these consequences of lack of physical exercise. Now, when we go for doing our exercise, never take your cell phone. This is a disturbance. I never take my cell phone along with me when I go for walk exercise, because that constantly interferes with our regular rhythm. That 1 hour you need to dedicate completely for your body and breathing, and that will contribute a lot to your daily life as well as to your prayer. I would like to suggest today a kind of awareness exercise. I say all these exercises are just exercises, they are not prayer, just contributes to relaxing your posture, the time of prayer. Maybe just 2 to 3 minutes, a kind of awareness exercise that can lead us to silence, lead us to relaxation, and from there we pick up our real contact with God and ask the Holy Spirit to give us the grace to continue to deepen our experience. So I begin this awareness exercise, which I do very often during prayer, just 2 or 3 minutes, that puts me in a very relaxed position, and that helps me to go deeper into my heart and have a very, very spontaneous dialogue with God. So I begin. Close your eyes and just relax. Just relax. As I told you, our eyes are the light of our body. So when you are in a chapel, when you are in front of a burning light, normally the light flashes or penetrates through your eyelids. You can see something bright on your eyelids. Just hold on to that, and then come to your nose. Become aware of the tip of your nose, and then you gradually begin to breathe. And when you breathe, become aware of your breath. When you breathe in, you can feel a rather cold sensation at the tip of your nose, deep in your nose, and that reaches practically in between the eyes, deep inside. And when you breathe out, you can feel also a warm sensation. Hold on to that awareness. Slowly breathe in, slowly breathe out. And then go deeper into your awareness experience. When that air passing through your nose, and now you can experience a sensation at the throat level. The same experience of warmth and cold you will feel at the throat level. And when you go deeper, you can feel the same sensation in your lungs. The sensation could be felt deep inside your lung, immediately after your throat, and that breath going down deep into your lungs. You can also become aware of it. Stay there with that sensation for a while, and then you will certainly get rid of all your thoughts, imaginations, and you are there just with that experience, and quickly move to saying a prayer. Lord, I am with you. Speak, Lord, your servant listens. Lord, you are my life. You are my everything. Without you, I can do nothing. Lord, help me. Lord, assist me. Guide me. Don't multiply vocal prayers, but utter those words in the depth of your heart. Just stay there. You will feel the peace, because prayer is the power of the Holy Spirit. It gives you such a deep peace that actually you do not want anything else. It brings us such a lot of serenity and peace, and that peace what Jesus uttered when he met his disciples after the resurrection. Peace be with you. Just stay there for a while, and that will help you to pray. Dear friends, hope you had an experience. This is only a way to continue to pray at the depth level. Certainly, God will help us to continue to grow in His friendship. God bless you.